Hello and welcome to the Mansuri Show. I'm your host, Arif Zaffar Mansuri. We are coming to you straight from the heart of San Francisco at the Moscone Center. Today is Friday, February 20th, day one of the 2026 California Democratic Party State Convention. And let me tell you, the energy inside the halls is already electric. As a delegate to the California Democratic Party myself, I have a front row seat to what is shaping up to be one of the most consequential gatherings in our state's recent history. This isn't just a weekend of speeches and networking. This is the proving ground for the future of California and, by extension, the entire country. We are standing at the starting line of a pivotal midterm election year. The theme for this weekend is Together We Win, a rallying cry designed to build on the momentum of recent statewide victories. Over the next 3 days, thousands of us, grassroots activists, community leaders, and party heavyweights like Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi, are converging to debate policy, lock in our platforms, and make crucial defining endorsements. Right now, all eyes are on the incredibly crowded and competitive race to succeed outgoing Governor Gavin Newsom, not to mention the fierce battles for key congressional seats. The decisions delegates like me make here will set the tone for the national strategy as California leads the charge to organize, mobilize, and protect our core values. It is going to be a dynamic, historic weekend, and my goal is to bring the convention floor directly to you. Coming up next, we are cutting through the political noise. I'll be bringing you short, hard-hitting interviews and rapid-fire comments from the candidates themselves, right here on the ground. Stay with us. The Mansuri Show at the 2026 California Democratic Convention starts right now.
Over the next 3 days, San Francisco's Moscone Center becomes political ground zero. We are live at the 2026 California Democratic State Convention, where over 3,000 delegates and a small army of activists are ready to draw the battle lines for the post-Gavin Newsom era. Inside these halls, it's a marathon of 14 separate caucus meetings from labor and environmental to the progressive and AAPI groups, where the party's platform is forged. But outside, the real power moves are happening in over 20 candidate receptions and late-night strategy suites across downtown. 9 major gubernatorial contenders are currently working this floor. But the math is brutal. To walk away with the party's official endorsement, a candidate needs a 60% supermajority. In a field this fractured, a no endorsement outcome isn't just a possibility, it's the betting favorite. From the caucus rooms to the closed-door coalition meetings, day one isn't about the speeches, it's about the alliances. Because in this state, conventions don't just reflect the future. They decide it.
We are California Democrats that have the opportunity to do something about what we see every single day, and that's why we're here this weekend. Democrats are leading across our state, across the nation, and in many ways around the globe.
Hi, my name is Betty Yee. I'm a candidate for governor. As a former California State Controller, member of the Board of Equalization. I'm running for governor because I want to be sure that every Californian can see a vision for them to be here for the long term. It is an the affordability of the state is becoming a challenge for many people. And I want to be sure we're creating economic opportunities with our small businesses, for our young people, and in all of our communities to be sure that we have the ability for people to be able to afford their housing and higher education, healthcare. So as governor, I'm going to use my fiscal and financial experience to make that happen, to make California add up for everyone.
My name is Javier Becerra. I am one of the candidates for governor. I was born and raised in this state. I was a public school product. I was the congressman for 24 years out of Southern California. I became the Attorney General of our great state, and then I became the Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services under President Biden. And now I'm the governor because we need someone who knows how to operate large public enterprises and will get things done. because right now in California, we have to deal with the crises that are confronting us, whether it's the man-made crises in Washington, D.C., or whether it is the cost of living crisis that we have here at home. I intend to tackle it because I know, first and foremost, the people who count most are the hardest working, the lowest paid. That was my parents, a construction worker and a clerical worker. We're going to make sure that everybody in California is rewarded for working hard and lifting up our state. That's why I'll become the next governor.
Hi, I'm Fiona Ma, your California State Treasurer, running for Lieutenant Governor. I have 30 years of experience. I have been elected to the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, the State Assembly, State Board of Equalization, State Treasurer, and then re-elected. Now, more than ever, we need qualified, experienced leaders to protect our state, our residents, and our funding that is being jeopardized and attacked every single day by Washington, D.C. If elected, I will be sitting on the UC-CSU Community College Boards, the Coastal Commission, and the state lands. And I will be working hard to make sure that we do not increase tuition on our students. Too many of our students are on Pell Grants and Cal Grants and working a job just to get, their education, because that is the great equalizer. We need more housing, whether it's on college campuses. We need more housing for workers. And I've been building affordable housing, funding and financing more affordable housing than ever before over the last 7 years. So I hope to count on your support. Fiona Ma for Lieutenant Governor. I am proven, I am principled, and I am a problem solver. And if elected, I will be the highest API ever elected in the state of California since 1849, and only the second woman to get elected to this position that is so important for the state of California to keep our state golden. Thank you all for all you do to make our state the most amazing state. We need to stand together, stick together, help each other out a little bit more, and then we will make sure that everybody is protected, everybody is able to thrive, everybody feels like they have the opportunity for that California dream. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gail Kane, and this is my friend Patty Tudor. We are Democrats living in North Orange County, and we are both political activists. We are here basically, we're both delegates, and we're here basically to learn, to network, to learn about the different candidates. I don't know, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, just it's a great way to find out more about our candidates. When you meet them personally, you can get a better feel and you can ask personal questions. So this is a good opportunity to do that. We're really learning more about our candidates here.
I love that we're together. I love that together we win and that we're ready to win. I feel the energy coming from the 2026 midterms, and the blue wave is coming. Woo!
Hi, my name is Ernesto. I am a delegate from this district where our convention is held, AD 17, and I think this convention has been so fantastic. It's been amazing spending time with all of you, all of our delegates. So I'm excited, and I'm excited for us to get to work and win the House.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. I'm reporting to you live from day 2 of the California Democratic Convention right here in the heart of San Francisco at the Moscone Center. Speaking as a California Democratic Party delegate on the ground, I can tell you that yesterday was all about the reunion, but today it is all about the resolve. You can feel the energy here. Everyone is still fueled by our recent victories, the Prop 50 victory, and driven by a single clear mission. Together we win. Today, the real action moves from the hallways to the convention floor. The party isn't just here to talk about values, they are here to take action. I'm incredibly excited to cover session 2 today, where we'll be hearing from all the outstanding candidates for governor and our critical statewide races. The delegates need to hear their visions before they can choose an important endorsement vote later today. They're choosing the leaders who will fight for us, from local school boards all the way to the halls of Congress. California is the front line right now. The path to taking back the House runs right through this room, through our precincts, and through the grassroots power that this party is working to mobilize. We'll see if they can carry the momentum from last night's sessions into every caucus and every vote today. It's time to get to work. Stay, loud and show the rest of the country exactly what the California blueprint looks like. Welcome to our day 2 coverage. Let's begin the coverage. Thank you.
Thousands of delegates from across California, representing every congressional district in the state, gathered at the California Democratic Party's 2026 state convention in San Francisco. The race for California governor emerged as the central focus and highlight of this year's convention, drawing the greatest attention from delegates, party leaders, and political observers. To win the California Democratic Party endorsement, a candidate must secure at least 60% of the delegates' votes at the convention. In this crowded race for California governor, it may be difficult for any candidate to secure the party's endorsement, given the requirement of receiving at least 60% of the delegates' votes. The candidates eligible for the party's endorsement for California governor include former LA Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa, State Superintendent Tony Thurmond, former State Comptroller Betty Yee, Congressman Eric Swalwell, former Congresswoman Katie Porter, former Assemblyman Ian Calderon, former U.S. Health and Human Services Secretary Xavier Becerra, and businessman Tom Steyer. Here's the Mansuri Show's coverage, featuring snippets of what each gubernatorial candidate had to say ahead of the endorsement vote.
I'm not asking you to believe in a political promise. You'll get too many of those today. I'm asking you to back a proven problem solver.
Everybody's afraid and saying you got to hold your nose and vote for Democrats who don't stand for our values. You don't need to do that.
Growing up, no one expected me to be on this stage. A daughter of immigrants, a sister to 4 siblings with whom I shared a bedroom, a nerd who's a product of the public schools here.
Raise your right hand if you think this country and California are in trouble, and keep them up. And raise your left hand if it's the biggest trouble we've been in our lifetime. That's why I'm running for governor.
I'll stand up to Trump and his cronies just like I did in Congress, with or without my whiteboard.
This is for you, San Francisco. We're going to break up PG&E and literally take California's power back.
Right now, brothers and sisters, we need a leader who can govern through crisis. I had to do that when I was Attorney General.
The number one problem facing Californians is they can't afford to live in California. And to lower costs, we need a governor who will take on the wealthy corporate interests that like it this way.
Salam alaikum, Ramadan Kareem. My name is Gracie Torres, and I am running for Riverside City Council, Ward 2. I grew up in Riverside. My family moved to Riverside in 1990 from Durango, Mexico, and we have been there ever since. My story is a Riverside story, which is why I'm running. I'm raising my 3 children in the city that I love, and I want to make it better for them. I'm running to make sure that city services are enhanced, that the city is just doing better when it comes to accessibility and meeting the needs of our communities. I want to make sure that our city is safe and create more jobs. We have a university in the ward where I'm running, and our students need jobs so that they can stay in the city, invest in the city, and raise their families there. Our Ward 2 actually has the Islamic Center of the city of Riverside, and we have to make sure that we include them, that they are not just part of the community, but that they have a voice at the table, and that's going to be me. I'm excited to run. I really hope to earn all your support, and however you can get a hold of me, please visit me at gracietorres.com. You'll find all my contact information, including my personal cell phone number. And before I go, I want to say Pakistan Zindabad. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Clarice Hoffman. I'm chair of the Democratic Party of Orange County. I really enjoyed the convention. I loved hearing from the governor's candidates, and I'm a big supporter of Katie Porter. I thought she did the best job on telling us what she would do for California, and but I enjoyed all the candidates, and I had a very great time at this convention.
Hello, everyone. I'm Senator Bob Archuleta, and we're broadcasting live and in person here in San Francisco at the Democratic Party headquarters at the convention for the Democratic Party. And I just want to let everyone know that I am running for re-election for Southern California as California State Senator. And Arif and all the people who are listening, we are after completing what we started, working with veterans, working with our homeless, working with people that would like to build a home, establish a home. We want to make sure that our hospitals are well attended because we have the doctors and nurses there, and keeping the doors open in our hospitals, making sure that our kids are able to get to school and have a safe environment. Public safety is very important to me. We're going to keep doing this. And as I go into my last 4 years, this will be my last 4 years. This will make 8 down and 4 to go. But I will tell you, what I've learned, what I've experienced is so very vital. So having experience in the state Senate is so important. Now I'm part of the committee that handles the budget. I'm also the chair of the Military and Veterans Committee. Also, I've got issues that are still pending, and we have to complete them, but we're going to do it with your vote, your support. Once again, I am Senator Bob Archuleta. I ask you for your endorsement, for your vote, for my re-election. God bless you all, and thank you for all your help in the future.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatima Iqbal Zubair and I'm running for Assembly District 65. It's an open seat. I'm Sri Lankan. I would be the first, hijabi in Sacramento. We are leading right now in fundraising. We have a lot of union endorsements and a lot of progressive endorsements. We'd really, really love your support. We need more representation in our community and more investments in our community. You can learn more at fatima4assembly.com and you can support me there. Thank you. Jazakallah khair. And Ramadan Mubarak.
Hi, I'm Jeffrey Prang. I am the Los Angeles County Assessor. I'm here in San Francisco at the California State Democratic Convention. I'm also a candidate for re-election for LA County Assessor, where I've worked very hard to ensure that we have fair, accurate, and equitable assessments for property owners in California. I'm working hard to ensure that we have better public service and that we provide cities, schools, and local government the revenues that they need to ensure that we will have good public safety, good public education, and infrastructure. But I appreciate all of my friends in the Pakistani American community and their civic consciousness and dedication to the community. And I've been proud to be your friend and partner and look forward to continuing our journey together.
Hi, my name is Tom Umberg. I'm a state senator. I represent Fullerton, Santa Ana, Anaheim, La Habra, Placentia, and even parts of Whittier in Los Angeles County. And I'm running for the Board of Equalization. The reason I'm running for the Board of Equalization is because I think Californians deserve to have a fair tax system where those who are the corporate fat cats, the big guys, the folks that can pay the most tax actually are properly assessed. And that's what the Board of Equalization does. It deals with taxation. It deals with making sure that the little guy pays a fair tax, but also the big guy pays a fair tax. And what would I do in the first 100 days? I'd look at every single tax assessor in the state of California to make sure that they're doing their job appropriately, make sure that they're collecting the revenue they're supposed to collect and treating everyone fairly. Thank you.
Christy Hicks, chair of the California Democratic Party, conducts the vote on adoption of the 2026 party platform.
We have 2 items to address. First we will take up the amendment that is on the floor, and then we will take up the platform itself. Therefore, the only item before us is the adoption of the 2026 platform. Let me respond by simply saying there has been a lot of work done on this platform. There have been a number of public meetings and private meetings and gatherings in order to bring it all together. So at this point, all debate having ceased, 3 speakers for, 3 speakers against, the question before the body is the adoption of the 2026 platform. Before we go to a vote, I will just simply reiterate what our co-chairs have shared, which is a significant amount of work went into this process. It was an intense time of fellowship amongst Democrats to bring us to where we are this morning. The platform before you is not perfect. but it is a pretty amazing platform. And there is a lot of outstanding stuff in there that leaves some opportunity and work for us to do going forward. The labor and enviro partnerships that were talked about earlier, there's the opportunity for that to continue. And so I, as the chair, am asking you to help support this platform. A lot of work has went into it. Let's not let the perfect be the enemy of the good. And with that, we'll go to a vote. All those in favor of supporting the 2026 platform as presented, say aye. Aye. All those opposed, say nay. Nay. The ayes have it. Congratulations, 2026.
You're about to watch a rare, unfiltered moment from the convention floor. Just minutes after the California Democratic Party adopted its 2026 platform, including significant Gaza-related language calling for a permanent ceasefire and urgent humanitarian action, Mervet Judah, chair of the Arab American Caucus of the California Democratic Party, shares her immediate reaction. This moment goes beyond politics. It reflects the raw emotions shaped by years of advocacy and engagement. Watch as a community that long felt unheard sees its humanity reflected in the party's vision for the future.
Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Mervet Judah here at the California Democratic Party Convention. Today history was made. And language was passed regarding Palestine and Israel that is better than any language we've had in any year. And God willing, this is a step towards justice, a step towards peace, a step towards an end of what's happening in Gaza and the West Bank. And I did this for my community. We all did this for our community. We worked really, really hard, and we worked with the other side. And, I believe peace and liberation will come with our Jewish communities and all the communities. Thank you so much. And this is an unforgettable day. Please stay involved. Please stay engaged. Please don't give up. Please don't give up hope. Please keep voting, voting, voting. God bless you all. Ramadan Mubarak again. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Theodora Reyes. I'm with the San Fernando Valley Young Democrats, and today we are here at the California Democratic Convention. We came all the way from the San Fernando Valley, which is at the corner of Los Angeles, and it was very important for us to be here and show up as a club because we believe that our party should be actively participating and speaking out on their positions, especially when it comes to our upcoming candidates and elections. Check us out on San Fernando Valley Young Democrats on Instagram, and thank you so much.
Throughout this weekend, California Democrats gathered to celebrate someone many consider a legendary political figure and a trailblazing party leader, Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi. First elected to represent San Francisco in 1987, she recently announced that she will retire at the end of her historic 20th term. As the very first female Speaker of the House of Representatives, she shattered the marble ceiling in Washington and guided her party through some of the most monumental legislative battles in modern American history. To honor her unparalleled legacy, the party hosted a special farewell dinner right here at the convention. The affection in the room was palpable, with delegates and party leaders alike affectionately dubbing her their forever speaker. The evening was filled with immense respect, highlighted by an introduction from her longtime friend and political ally, Senator Adam Schiff. When her name was called, the entire room erupted into a massive, extended standing ovation. Now, the Mansuri Show takes you inside that special dinner. Watch Senator Adam Schiff introduce the Speaker Emerita, Nancy Pelosi, a moving video tribute to her legacy, followed by her own heartfelt remarks. Let's watch.
If the gate's closed, we'll go over the fence, she said. If the fence is too high, we'll pole vault in. If that doesn't work, we'll parachute in. But we're going to get health care reform passed for the American people, and thanks to her, we did.
The iconic, the heroic, the legendary Speaker Emerita, Nancy Pelosi.
Outside mobilization, the grassroots activity make all the difference in the world. You are the power. We have to win.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड सत श्री अकाल। पहले सबको ARY के व्यूअर्स और पाकिस्तान या यहाँ पर के सबको बधाई होए रमज़ान का प्रोग्राम चल रहा है और यहाँ इस तरफ एस वाले convention हो रही Democrat Party की, and we are all gathered here to participate in a very important process, the democratic process. And it's wonderful to have our diaspora, no matter where you are, especially from the South Pacific, to be engaged. And we encourage everybody to be engaged. This is important. This is a very important country that affects all our people back home and here as well. So I encourage you to participate, and I welcome all those who are viewing on ARY this wonderful news of this participation. So again, आप सबको Ramadan की लख लख बधाई हो.
I'm Sandra Van Scotter, and I'm running to represent the people in California's 20th Congressional District. That is Fresno County, Kings County, Tulare County, and Kern County. We have been ignored and not represented for a very long time, and I'm running to bring representation and advocacy back to this congressional district. I will, once I'm elected into office, use all of the tools that I have as a member of the House of Representatives to bring House appropriations, community project funding back into the community and actually give it to community organizations to serve the people and bring the services back that they have been missing for so long.
Good evening. My name is Dilip Batray. I'm a council member of City of Hercules and then Assembly District 14 delegates for Democratic Party here in San Francisco Bay Area. It was so excited to see all these, the Democrats to come together and then put our vision and idea put together to lead the community, lead the state, and lead the nation. I've been seeing so pragmatic leadership policies here, and look forward to see the change coming in the way in November 2026. I look forward to see all on your AFC television, and then let's build a coalition together and make that happen together. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Sudi Faroknia. I'm the president of Iranian American Democrats of California. We're a statewide organization affiliated with the Democratic Party. We held an event yesterday at the CADEM convention in San Francisco. We are delighted that we have had a lot of support from elected officials and the candidates, and as well as the delegates here. We had a quiet rally today outside of the general session where we brought attention to the matters in Iran as we advocate for a free Iran, a democracy for Iran, and at the same time for support for people of Iran. Our experiences here has been very positive. Many people have showed up to show their support and generally asked about what it is that we expect that the folks in the United States can do to support the people of Iran.
My name is Faye Hazar. I'm the regional chair for Iranian American Democrats of California. As Sudi mentioned, we have had a very positive experience here this year in San Francisco, beautiful city, to do the convention, and a lot of people that showed their support for the movement in Iran, the uprising in Iran, and having people and candidates that support us and get our message across. So as Sudi said, it's not stopping talk about Iran, so we bring in the attention
to the massacre that took place in Iran.
Exactly, and find a solution, a peaceful solution to get rid of the government of Iran, which is have held hostage 90 million people for the last 47 years. Thank you.
Today is Sunday, February 22nd, the last day of the three-day convention. Here at the Moscone Center in San Francisco, the 2026 California Democratic Convention is officially wrapping up. As a voting delegate this weekend, I've had a front row seat as the party charts its strategy for the upcoming midterms. The party is highly mobilized, celebrating the recent Prop 50 redistricting victory and positioning California as a national counterweight to the Trump administration. From the main stage, Senator Adam Schiff delivered a fiery warning that if you poke the California bear, it fights back. We also saw a moving video tribute and gave a standing ovation to Speaker Emerita Nancy Pelosi, honoring her recent retirement announcement. Addressing the crowd, her core directive to the delegation was focused strictly on the mechanics of winning. We must own the ground to get out the vote, she said. But the biggest headline from the floor is the crowded race to succeed Governor Gavin Newsom. I can officially report that no candidate won the party endorsement. Earning the official nod requires a steep 60% of the delegate vote. Now, while primary results show Representative Eric Swalwell leading the pack with roughly 24%, he and the heavyweights like Betty Yee, Katie Porter, and Xavier Becerra all fell short of the threshold, of the 60% threshold. The official party position remains no consensus. This means the primary is completely wide open heading into June primaries. Thanks for tuning in to the Mansuri Show, bringing you the facts straight from the convention floor. Please keep watching the Mansuri Show and keep sending us your feedback at the and the comments at the address on your screen. Have a great weekend.
Parents, show your love with Tahir Halal Kids multivitamin gummies, made in the USA and certified halal. Delicious and packed with essential vitamins, these gummies keep your little ones healthy, happy, and full of energy. No fuss, just fun, because good health should taste great. Tahir Halal. Love, nutrition, and care in every bite.
ताहिर प्रोडक्ट्स आपके खानदान की सेहत के लिए बेहतरीन हलाल विटामिन्स और सप्लीमेंट्स, खालिस, मियारी और फखर के साथ अमेरिका में तैयार करदा.
Kaba Fusion is a pharmacist-owned, patient-focused team of professionals with over 30 years' experience providing intravenous medication to patients in the comfort of their own home. Founded by Dr. Sohail Masood, Kaba Fusion has 7 state-of-the-art pharmacies located across the country. Visit us at kabafusion.com to learn more about the benefits of in-home infusion therapy.